Okay, so let's open that Blender. Let's do an animated lava texture for my ACR. I'm going to talk you through how to set all this up as well. So once you've got Blender open, you want to import your gun to start off with. So File, Import, and then obviously your P3D. Like I said, I'm going to work with the ACR today. So work directory, ACR, ACR mlod. Click on the lowest one, do the DayZ import cleanup. And I'm going to delete the bullet. I don't need the bullet. So in the settings as well, you need to create your mod directory. So this is going to be the name of your PBO and your like the P drive folder. So I'm going to call this one something clean, Flanker Animations, and then your name. So the mod creator's name, which is yourself. The class name. This is what the gun that I'm working on right now, which is the ACR. So I'm going to do ACR lava underscore anim. Original class name, you can get that from the mod itself. So if you look for the original mod creator, pardon me, and then inside their config, you want to get the base class of the gun. So copy that and paste it in here. So there's that done. Amount of frames I want to work with 30. And I want to do it at 15 FPS, so it takes about 2 seconds to complete the animation. So let's add a texture to this. Let's do the lava one for my texture pack. So in fact, I'll work with dark matter because I like them colors better. Yeah, dark matter will be fine. So we've got the texture all set up. Let's go to the animation tab now. And if you can't see the texture on the gun, click on this the ball up here, the viewport shading material preview mode. There we go. Or if you can't see this up here, you might have to scroll your mouse wheel like up and down when you're hovering this bar up here so it can scroll left and right. Because if it's like this, you can see it like pushes it off the edge. You just scroll your mouse wheel and then you can see all the panels up there. So once we're up there, let's set the animations for this now. So you want to start at keyframe 1 and go to your materials over here. Because when you're in this, you can literally keyframe any object. Anything that's got this white dot on it, you can keyframe it. So if I wanted to, I could go to... actually, I won't do it. But some of the materials here have positions and the seed and stuff like that. That's what I'm going to work with on this one. I'm going to animate the seed. So I'm going to start with a keyframe here. And I want this... Right, let me explain this. How this works is, say if I'm working with 30 frames, what the animation will do is it will push through each frame, and then when it gets to here, it will start with frame 1 again instantly. It doesn't like boomerang. So to make a boomerang, you go for frame 1, you have the same keyframe at the last keyframe. Like so. So this animation will get to 30, and it'll be the same image as what's at keyframe 1. So I want to go halfway in and change this up just a little bit. Like so, and add a keyframe. So now if I start the animation, you see how it boomerangs and it comes back to the same animation. So I'll keep it like this. I'm happy with that. Now I'll go to the Tools tab again and generate the mod. So make sure this folder doesn't already exist. If it does, then you want to change it a little bit, because what it will do is it will write a config for you. And if you're trying to do it with your original mod, it will overwrite your existing config and it might break it. So when you first use this, it's always best just to set this as like your animations PBO. So all my animations are going to go inside of this mod folder. So let's bake this one. Generate mod. Oh yeah, here we go. Look, please rename the model to something without the co-PAA. So when you use a cleanup, it gives you the image name up here, and this will just make the mod look a bit untidy. So I'm just going to call this one ACR, just so it's nice and clean. So generate mod. Let us generate this. I'll go to the folder, make sure it's created the folder. P drive. Yeah, this will take a while, obviously, depending on how many frames you've got as well. So what do we call it? Flanker animations. Here we go. So right now, it's generating the images, as you can see. It's also generated the config for you. You really don't have to mess around with any of this stuff at the moment. So, yeah, I don't know. This temp images folder will delete after it's finished rendering all these, because what it does is it bakes to this temp folder and then moves into there. I could probably change the code in a later version so it doesn't even do that. It just goes straight into this folder up here. It's just because I was having errors. Obviously, if you've heard the discussion about this before, I was having errors with the images being corrupt, so I had to do it this way. So all the 30 images are rendered now. So this mod right now, as it is ready to go. So you go to your PBO project, select source folder, and you want it to be the one in your P drive, Flanker Animations. And if you want, this is going to convert the PNGs automatically for me. So I'll show you how to do that as well. So you go to your setup, and here on this last DayZ only bit here, you'll have this check by default. You want to uncheck this, and then it'll convert all your PNGs to PAAs. So I've got it set, mod output folder also is set to my actual Steam and the offline mod folder, like so. So I crunch this now, let it convert all the images. There we go, that's compressed, done. Now let's load up the DayZ and show you the skin. So DayZ test server. There is a bug at the minute as well, where the animations of the textures, like, they take a while to load. Like, when you spawn the weapon, you'll see it flashing for like, what, about 10 seconds or so, just while the animation all them 30 images load into the RAM. So yeah, don't complain about that. I will try to fix that as soon as possible. But yeah, any other bugs that you face, any issues, any errors that you get, please do discuss it in the Discord, because this is beta. I'm trying to get as much help from you guys as possible to make this work flawlessly for everyone. So here we go. I can't remember what I called the class already. I've already forgot. I called it ACR Lava Anim. Even though it's not a lava color, this is this is not lava, so it's okay. Anyway, ACR Lava Anim. You see how it flashes like this? There you go. I spawn it on the ground, and I'll pick it up. So there you go. It's finished loading all the images now. You can see the smooth animation. I kind of like this gun, actually. I'm not gonna lie. And this shouldn't affect your server performance either. I've had my friend Fizzy from Element Z, he helped me code this. He's been using animations on his server like a lot, and it barely affects it at all. And yeah, let's talk about this stuff in the Discord. I need to hear feedback from you guys, and also show some of your stuff that you created, because my skills are very limited with creation of like design and stuff like that. But you can get really, really creative with this stuff. Let me exit this now, and I'll show you. I won't show you the video. I'm going to upload this video for you guys to watch.